All right, little snafu there, guys. The stupid thing didn't want to let me go on. I think I'm on. Can you see me or hear me? Now I got this everything sideways that's writing. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Gosh, dang this crap. Never did this stupid stuff before. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, hey, John, everybody. Oh, what's going on here? I don't know what's going on with this stupid thing now. Let's try that. Let's put the rotation off. Orientation is locked. Sorry, guys. I don't know what YouTube's doing to me. I don't know why they're dicking with me here right now. They want the phone to be this way. I just a real pain in the butt. These guys. I swear, for years they've been screwing with me. It says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. So I don't know, guys. I won't be able to see your comments good. All right, well, screw it. We're going to try to do it this way. I've never had a problem like this before. Sorry. Oh, now everything's backwards. Look at this. All right, sorry. Now oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Now the stupid writing is upside down. I don't get these people. I really don't understand. Why YouTube does all this weird crap. Telling me my phone's all wrong. Never had a problem before. But it's the first of October, and 2nd of October in the Philippines. So who's all there today? I don't know who's there today. Oh, let's see if I see Bam's there. Look, I can't scroll up or nothing. Bam's, McDilly. Okay, McDonald's ages you fast. Okay. The one notification showed it was 4:18. Hope to see you later. I don't know what they're doing with me. They're doing all kinds of weird stuff, guys. Okay, Dennis Adams. I had it in the tripod. I had the portrait thing on, all set the way they want it, and then it tells me that's not right. Don't know what the deal is. I have no idea what the deal is. So I had a lot of problems even setting it up today. Wouldn't let me do the time. I'd hit 1800 for 6 o'clock, and it would go to 6 a.m. So I tried to wind the clock around, wouldn't do it. I had to completely go out and come back in. Sorry for don't mean to do that. But we had a heck of a morning this morning. My back was pretty sore, and the bones are good. I had a real bad thing between my shoulders. My boy got on there, and man, he hit the first one. As soon as he stepped on my back, I had 2 pillows under my shoulders, and he hit that. And I said, just scooch forward. Don't lift up, just scooch forward. And he cracked a whole row of them in one shot. So I just laid there for about an hour. Then I rolled over on my back, and I had a heavy belt on. I pulled my back in, and I just stayed there. And then I got up, felt pretty good, but the muscles are going in spasm now. The whole one side is just locking up. But I learned a little lesson when that happens. When I tried to get out of the chair, it would hurt so bad I'd sit back down. And then this morning I thought, heck with that. If it hurts that bad, just get up, fight through it, get up, which is what I did. But I went outside, swinging the golf club, and just to loosen up, was hitting I have one of those little yellow foam balls. I got like 3 or 4 of them. And they fly really good. They fly just like a golf ball, depending on how you hit them. You can fade them, hook them, whatever you want. So I called my brother. I said, man, instead of going for a motorcycle ride, how about we go for golf? And he lives right on the golf course. Yeah, get over here. Let's go. So we get out there. We're the first ones off the tee this morning, as soon as the sun come up. And par four. And boy, I'll tell you what, I thought, I'm not touching the driver. Let's go ahead and hit the 2-iron. And I popped that 2-iron about 270 right up the pike. Okay, great. So then my brother hits. Then I go ahead and I pop a sand wedge. Boom, 5 feet from the hole. I did the Happy Gilmore tap tap taparoo, and boom, right in the hole. So I started out with the birdie. Great, this is fantastic. So then we get to the second hole, par 3. It's 167 yards, and I thought, okay, good solid pitching wedge. We were into the wind. I thought, boy, let's get this thing up in the air. Water in front of us, sand traps on either side. I said, I'm just going to blast through all that. And I smacked the pitching wedge real hard. It was all over the pin, landed behind the pin, and rolled back up to within 3 feet. Boom, birdie again. I was like, man, this is great. So we get to the third hole. It's par 5 now. So I thought, I'm going to pull the driver out. So I smacked this thing right up the pike, 320, and just perfect. It was laying on. It kind of went into a little hook, and it was laying on the left side, but it got me away from all the sand traps. There was like 4 sand traps on the right, a little throat up the middle, and then there was a pot bunker on the left. So it wasn't that far. I landed right over the pot bunker, and it didn't get any kick forward or nothing. It just kind of stopped there. And I got up there. I thought, I don't need anything. I'm close to the fringe. And it was a little bit dewy, and that straightens things out for you. So I went ahead and just smacked it straight at the hole with a putter, right in the hole, right in the stinking hole. So now I'm sitting on a par 5 with an eagle, and we get to the next hole, and I'm not that good, guys. I get to the next hole, disaster. It was utter disaster. My son come and woke me up. What are you gonna do? Yeah, Dennis, I haven't had any problems doing it before that much. I don't know what's going on. So, all right, Mike. But yeah, my back, the whole spine thing is in good shape now. It is. It's not hurting in the spine at all. But what's happening, if I twist or move, this whole left side will lock up. And I'm telling you what, I was afraid I was going to bust my front teeth off this morning because I was clenching my teeth so hard it hurt. I mean, I grimaced real hard. I'm making old man sounds. Ow, it's hit me right now just because I smiled. I got a demon. Got some kind of demon, and it ain't a Dodge demon, I guess. But let's see if we can see anything else here. I got some. But I'm glad there's some folks here. I got to turn this up a little bit so I can read that. But we're having a pretty good way of it. We've been doing stuff. I feel sorry for Maddie because I haven't been out with the football or the kickball or anything. We did do some walks. We did a walk this morning. We did a walk the other day. So, I'm doing the best I can, but it's slow. We walked all the way into town the other day. I don't know if there you are. I got the crappiest. I moved from the Philippines with crap Wi-Fi. I come from the Philippines with crap Wi-Fi. I come to the States. I got crap Wi-Fi. I lived in the Philippines. No water, no hot water. What did I do? I moved into the same damn place. I think this is owned by a bunch of Filipinos. Move into the same damn place. I think this is owned by a bunch of Filipinos. So, real bummer. It's just a real damn bummer what's going on with all that. So, yeah, I'm not even getting messages through right now. So, let's see if I can turn this a little bit. There we go. But Maddie and I are doing pretty good. We're getting things set up. We wound up with a couch, and maintenance guy's been helping out. We had the faucet was bad, so we were getting no pressure, no hot water. We do not have. When I get up at 4 in the morning, forget it. Now they tell me there's 2 boilers for the building, and they're waiting for a part. Well, ever since I got here, that was 1st of August, they'd been waiting for a part. All right, Yuli Stick. Hey man, you do what you want, buddy. You do your thing. I'll do my thing. You don't like this channel? Go somewhere else. I really don't care.
A popcorn looks good.
Yeah, he says all this shit, guys. I understand that. I'm not going to feed the beast.
Corn looks good.
Okay, put it back on. So, he can come and tell you guys all this shit you want. That never happened. Okay, here we go. Now I got the stupid Ricky drama crap guys on there. Go back to work. Give me a break, guys. Why don't you go away? But that's the thing, that's the thing about that guy. I'm not going to feed the beast, but that's what he does. That's his shtick. So, hey, Paulie, how you doing, buddy? There's all this stuff. I've never met that Ricky guy. When I first had the channel, he hammered the shit out of me, and I was able to get a hold of him, talk to him, and he's like, "Oh man, okay, cool, blah blah blah." Now he must have forgot who I was, and now he's hammering me again. You want to say about me taking a bike from somebody? So you're going to turn it down? What are you, nuts? Yeah, I mean, give me a break. You guys are something else. Go pick on somebody else for a while. Oh, there you go. Well, you butthole, Yuli Shtek. I do support my other kids, you asshole. Go the fuck away. Get out of here. Bye. Yeah, Robert. Screw them. They don't know me. This Ricky guy, that's his shtick. What he does is he finds every YouTuber on the planet and he just cuts them down. That's his thing. That's his viewer base. He runs around and screws everybody. And these people think that everybody in the world's exactly like him. And that we're not. We're not that way. Yeah, thanks moderators for helping me out. Pray for them. Steve Weiss. Oh, I didn't see what it says. What's the message here? Ricky has photos of all the pinners saying, "You, me, to them." I don't know what "you, me, to them" means, but show them, guys. Put them up there. Let's get away from this Ricky drama guy. Okay, that's not what my life's all about. I don't want to talk about this guy. He's free to do whatever he wants. He can make up whatever he wants. He doesn't know me. I've never met him. You people have been following my channel for a long time. You know me. So, yeah, Mike. Yeah, you know what I'll do? Let me grab them because I'm going to block them from the channel. I'm just going to get rid of all of them. I don't need to know these people. Most of them, they do the same thing as him. They're sexpats. They look for the drama. He's Ricky. They look for the drama. They promote drama. So let's get off of this. Let's get away from this. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep deleting them as we go. We get more. Yep, here we go. I'm just getting rid of them. Molested. Okay. I took that guy off the thing, and the message still came through. Well, you know something, we had a beautiful Robert. We had a really beautiful warm day today. I did go out a little bit early and covered up the bike, but we got up this morning, uncovered it. The sun was out at about 7:30 and warm, not real breezy, and we had a nice day. I just didn't want to take a chance on riding the boy on the bike or kicking a ball and putting this out any worse than it is. I'm kind of just taking her easy so that so that it gets healed. So hopefully, if it's all gone this week, we're probably going to take a bike ride next weekend and see my daughter. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I've been watching the weather. I got this, one of my subs sent me this subscriber. Shut the timer off. And then take a look at the chicken, okay? We're cooking Maddie his dinner. Yeah,
I'll turn the corn off.
not Philippine Morse. How's the chicken look?
Good.
When I cook what I do with the chicken now. Okay, just shut the fire off on it. You see the big one that has the numbers on it? Turn that all the way back to 0.
Papa, should I turn the corn off? Papa, I'll turn the corn off.
Okay, it's a shame that I got to sit here and just crank this stuff off. Well, you know what I did though? I did buy a.
Papa, look, I turned the corn off.
Okay, Interstate 80 is not too far from my daughter's house, but the 422 is not either. So I bought this thing. In the Philippines, they put a little sticker on your headlight, which works great. Here, they're like 1980s. It's this big old box you got to put on there. And I don't know if I'm going to activate it. I got the receipt. I might return it because if you don't use it, they're going to charge you every month for not using it. Well, I'm going to use this thing once every couple months, maybe. So crazy. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, we're getting beautiful weather here. You deleted message. Let's see who that is. Okay, that one that says, hold on a second here. Bruisers, Drew, you're a scammer. Ricky said you. Yeah, Ricky can say a lot of stuff about a lot of people. That's his business. Let's see. I see it's timed out. Thanks, moderators. Okay, you're gone too. Bye-bye. See, I hate when he pops this up because then everything's dominated by his bullshit. You know, I get so tired of the prick. Okay. But yeah, I got that dang thing. I don't know if I'm going to use it. It's nice to not have to try to dig in your pockets with big gloves on, you know, to get the change or anything like that. But I'll probably just use it. It'll stick right on my dash. It's a big, stupid thing. It's, you know, it's 4 inches wide, about 1.5 inches high. It's like a big cell phone or a little cell phone. Yeah, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that, buddy. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Ricky told everybody everything. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. All right. Yeah, I'm really bummed this is getting dominated by this bullshit that, you know, that this guy puts out. And like I said, you know, he's free to do whatever he wants. He says all this though. That is defamation of character, by the way. It absolutely 100% is. He can prove absolutely nothing. If he's got something to say about me, put it up there. You got pictures? Put it up. Let's see it. But that's not his thing. He doesn't do any of that. He just cuts people down because he feels so bad about himself. You know what a person he is. Well, Tom, you know something? I'm retired. I've had a lot of trouble with my back. I was gonna work, but I've been in a twist, and I'm just not gonna work. I'm on Social Security. I got my pension, and I'm gonna just not work. Yeah, there you go, Mike. You and Paulie are doing a good job. Appreciate it. Yeah, here we go again, Tom Benoit. Am I just lazy? Give me a freaking break. What are people supposed to work until they die? It's just stupid. Let's see. Well, we still want to get out with the boy. We're going to go out and coming up here and shoot with my son. He's going to shoot his 22. We haven't shot it yet, so I want to make sure he's in the target. I don't want him, I don't want him missing or wounding one, and then us not finding the leaves or something. So I want to make sure he's on. He's doing great with the BB gun. Now, when we got the round ball in there, it kind of they zing off a little bit. I'm not even that accurate, but when we put those pellets in, I'm telling you what, you can shoot these little and he's doing it. He's doing it like I only got him out to about 20 yards now. We're going to move him back. If we go to the gun range, I want to move him out to like 25, and when we get to 22, we'll get him out to even maybe 40, 50, something like that. I'll bring him something cool to shoot at that'll pling. They got these little targets. You hit them with the 22 and they spin and they do all this cool stuff. So something to keep them excited. No, Robert, actually, by the way, I wanted to mention this. Last night, my daughter got a hold of me. We yacked on the messenger for a hell of a long time. It was morning for her, but night for us. And she had it was Sunday there for her, and she had to go to school for some kind of. They were off Friday, but then they were on Monday, and I saw her mom in the background. So apparently she relented and let me on there. So that's good. Mumu really don't want to talk. I see a lot of pictures of him. He's just, he's like that all the time, and that's kind of sucks. So Robert, no, we're not blocked anymore so far. Yeah, that's funny, Paulie. That's for sure. Well, you know what, Mike, I feel bad for Maddie because I'm not out there being able to keep up with him right now. But you know something, he's such an understanding little guy. He gets up here, he rubs my back. He knows I'm hurting. He's like, it's okay, Dad. We were going to go for a motorcycle ride, and I said, I don't want to take a chance of this thing going into a spasm and then not get my legs down and tip over or something. I don't want him hurt, so I got to wait till this is over. And I truly think it's on the end of it now. The spine's good. It's just, and even the muscle spasms are just now they're annoying, is what they are. That's it. Okay, Aaron. Thanks, raising a child. Yeah, I spend all my time on the boy. I love him to death. Yeah, I don't care about that guy. I'm not going to feed the beast. No, I got him a Savage single shot bolt, Paulie. Yeah, Mike, I'm really happy. I'm ecstatic that I could talk to him. Well, you know something? Here's a problem. This is for Peter. I don't have a car to haul my tools. I wasn't able to bring my tools because they were too heavy. And I wanted to, but chasing around after the boy and stuff, I'm feeling my age. We're doing okay. I got a couple pensions coming in, and we're all right. You know, we're doing okay. So that's just kind of the way I'm going to play it for now. You know, if I could get something one, but I'd hate to be doing something like that and hurt my back on the job, and then I'm in, you know, here I am in a twist again. And then and also the time, I only got a little bit of time when Maddie's at school. You know, from 8:30 until 4. So I could, you know, I could work, I could finagle something in there, but here's the thing, it's just for me to collect up the tools is going to be over $1,000 again to get all the stuff, pouches, tools, all the stuff to do what I do, and it's just not feasible. I would like to, but no, Robert, it was parked over to, Dorothy showed it to me. It was way over in some neighbor's house in the fence, and oh, that's where we park it now. She may have sold it. But yeah, I don't think there'll be much for working. So, oh come on, guys, Peter and Paulie, don't let's not start a fight here, guys. This is not what this channel's set up for. This is all for friends coming in and just bullshitting, but you know, not for starting any kind of incidents between people. Come on, Peter. You know, let's not go there. Okay, that's for the drama people, and we that I'm not into that. You know, I'm just not. It's first live for a little while, so yeah. Thanks, Pete. Yeah, it's that's fair. Oh yeah, he just meant where's he going, but no, it's cool. You know, it's cool. Okay, so some of these guys, when you delete them, I can't block them. This guy's saying all kinds of rotten shit against me. I want him off. I don't want him ever coming back. Yeah, you know something else too. It would be oh Dave, it would be nice to have a sidecar, but uh, they do make a sidecar that'll fit right on the KLR, and that would be super nice. That would be super nice. But you know, all this stuff is way down the road. You know, I would like to get a car. I have a loan in place. Uh, they didn't set the loan amount. I did. And then when I went down there and started crunching the numbers, the insurance was supposed to be uh, $70 a month. Well, then when we were down there and found the car I wanted, and then of course there's going to be maintenance on it because it's used. So there's some money I have to, you know, I have to have. And then they came back and hit me with way over 200, almost $250. So that went over my budget. So we got the bike. I'll get around on that. In this state and in Pennsylvania, I rode my whole life all through the winter because they got really good plow truck setups and salt, and they clean the roads. So you'll get dumped on with snow for a few days. They'll clean it all off. The roads are dry, and then you can drive. You know, then you're on dry ground, and you can drive. So, you know, I'll keep stocked up in the fridge with all the stuff we need, and then you know, we're good to go. I don't have to drive on the bike when it's real bad. Well, you know something, Dave, what they're doing to me, they're treating me like a 15-year-old. I have to start out and take the driver's test again like I'm 15 because I let my license expire. So that's the royal pain of it. And I couldn't get it last time because I didn't have a car. So next time I go for the driver's test, I got to go rent one. So bad.
Perfect.
Take a bite. See how it looks. Take a big old bite on that. You can get some corn too, buddy. Don't worry about it, Paulie. I'm just reading that one about the work. Give it a break. Give it a little minute so I can block them from the channel. But when they hear something, I can say anything about anybody. You know, anybody. I hate this internet. I hate the internet. It keeps going out. Mark Thornton. Oh, I don't have to block everything. Let people read how stupid these people are. It's fine. Leave them up. Okay, let's see what this is. But no Me Too ever kicked me out of anywhere. Mark Thornton says, Mo Lester. I don't know. I don't know you. Guys, I'm kind of getting sick of this internet. Hey, Todd, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, I'm getting hammered here by all this, these trolls from another channel. Got nothing better to do. You know, it's a real shame. These people don't have anything else to do but come and degrade whoever they can because their own lives are so sad. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, you know, it sucks. You know, why do they even bother me? I'm not even in the Philippines anymore, so, you know. But like I say, that's his shtick. That's how he gets these viewers. Yeah, Todd. What I always called them in my lifetime was little people. Is what they are. They're very small people because they just, and I don't mean size-wise. You know, they have to something to energize their own life. They have to be a prick to everyone else. And I've run across them in my life, and usually I've been able to avoid them. But yeah, Mike, that's exactly it. You know, that's exactly what these guys do, and it's a real shame. And here we are. See what they're doing to this channel? They got us talking about nothing but them, and that's what they want. You know, let's just Let's just be done and talk about the stuff. Anybody got any questions? Like Dennis Adam, I talked to him on the phone a few times, or on the messenger. Pretty nice guy. Okay, Robert, let's go somewhere else. Here we are. We're still driving on this same track that they're pushing, and that's not my channel. If this is going to keep up, I'm just going to shut it off and be done today. Yeah, Steve, I got a lot of people in Pennsylvania. I'm going to go back. We're going to leave probably. If my back is really good, we're not going to get on the highway. We'll take the 422 so I can still get the bike broke in. And we're going to drive that up there on Friday after he gets off school. And we're going to stay till Sunday noon, maybe. I don't want to be coming back in the dark. And I got a milk crate that he could lean on a little bit. And, you know, we're just going to cruise. So that's going to be a lot of fun for us. Kershaw Schamberg, I don't know what that means, buddy. Okay, here we go. Let's see. See, I can't get rid of these guys. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But yeah, we're looking forward to the trip. Thanks, Mike. Hi, Kershaw on. Steve, yeah. But I love the bike. I'm going to tell you this right now. I really love the bike. I won't, Steve, because you know I'm not a young guy anymore. I had sport bikes. I had all kinds of really cool sport bikes. I had that one I really liked was that Suzuki 1100, and then I went total nutbag and built a supercharged nitrous Harley on a '96 motor, and I was a racer guy. Well, now you know what I want? I want my feet straight underneath me, so I can pick my butt off the seat if I see big bumps coming. This bike will eat the bumps. I got it on its softest settings. It's just any minor bumps. It's just you don't even notice. It's like a Lincoln. I just roll right over them. So I really like that, and it's a little high. it was with my back. It's a little tough to get on, but I get on it. And once this back clears up, I have no problem. No, I'm sitting straight up and down there, Todd. I got the handlebars right up in front of me. I keep my back straight, and I watch for the bumps. Like we went over the railroad tracks the other day. I stood up because my feet are straight below my hips, which is what I need. It's a super comfortable bike. And I also had a Lincoln. I used to fly down that road on the dirt bike at 50, 60 miles an hour. And in the Lincoln, I could do 35, very smooth. Hey, Russia, all right. Yeah, yeah, Dennis, cool. So that's where we're at with that. And then I had a buddy come over to visit on that road, and he come down his truck. He's like, "Man, why don't you fix that road? It's really bad." And I'm like, "What do you mean it's bad?" "All them bumps." I'm like, "What bumps?" I had no idea what he was talking about because I had the nice one. Bams, it's goes out. What happens is you can amplify the crap out of nothing and you still get nothing. It's got a blue light on it when it's working, and what happens is when it goes out, I can look over it and it's blinking. It's blinking red. The old Doppler. I remember this old weathercaster. The old Doppler's blinking red. And, that's what this thing does. It shuts off all the time. Maddie gets on there, uses it. It's just crap. So, okay, there we go. Hey, Mark. Let's see. Yeah, those are pretty cool, Mark. They got a lot of them around here. Man, this place is like loaded. Now here they actually have no law against lane splitting. I've got a radiator on my bike. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm actually going to make for the winter time. I'll make a little diverter so I can run the heat up to my chest. But it's cool. Sidecar would be the best actually. Okay, Peterless. Yeah, well, I lived here before and I came out to this area because it's a lot safer. I'm serious, I could have got the same sized apartment for half the price. But thinking about it, if it would have been just me, I'd have been down where it was cheaper. But it's not just me. I got the boy with me, so there's major concerns on that. He's safe around here. He can go outside and play with his buddies. He's got a nice thing. The pool's here. It's closed now, but and this is a good, safe place. There's not a lot of thefts. I see a bunch of motorcycles outside. They're there every day. Nobody's taking them, so I like it. Okay, go Bobo. Hey, Amphil. Okay. Yeah, Filipino style trike would be cool. They make them here. There's a guy down in Southern Ohio, fit you up with one. You just tell him what you want. So, summer of 25. Okay. Well, something, Mark, with that, get what you want. Something, people who sit around and worry about what other people think of you, ignore them. Get what you want. Go take one for a test drive. See if it's your bag. I think they're fantastic. I think they're really cool myself. I just don't have all that money. Now, when I got this bike here, I was told, oh, you could whatever, get whatever you want. Well, my main goal was smooth riding. That was the main goal. And plus, I can down the road, I can put more bags. I got all kinds of stuff for this Kawasaki. I haven't found a center stand yet, which I would really like to have that. I'm not really going to do a lot of off-road on this. It's a street bike for me. So, But get what you like. Who gives a damn how old you are? I knew a guy when I was very young. There was a 96-year-old German fellow that I knew. He was always at the swimming pool and he had his stick. He used to tell me how he did a lot of cross country skiing when he was young. And he had a motorcycle. He had an old Triumph and no electric start. He kicked that thing over and he had his little, like a leather football helmet thing, a brown one. And he has big old goggles from, I don't know when he got those damn things, probably 20 years before I was born. And he had his leather jacket with his motorcycle club from Germany. And he'd ride that thing all the time. And he was 96 years old. Don't let anybody tell you what you're going to do, you know. Yeah, that Kawasaki 400, it's kind of a nice bike. Those are all so small for me, though. I sat on so many bikes in the Philippines that just, there's no way I fit on them, guys. They're just ridiculously tiny. Oh, you like the chicken, huh? Yeah, we did the chicken a little different today because I didn't want to stand over or lean over the stove, so I boiled it. Okay, what's this? Let's take. Okay, I did get a message from Paulie. You know, guys don't fuss and fight. He doesn't know that fellow. I actually don't know that fellow he was talking to. There's some of you I talk to. There's a lot of people I talk to on there. Yeah, it depends on how big you are. Let me check what Paulie's saying again here. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Okay, my thing won't work. All right, I'll answer you later. Okay. Yeah, I actually got on one. It was like, it's like me, you know, like one of them clowns that rides a mini tricycle. That's what it was kind of like. So, hey Ken, how you doing, buddy? But I do like to ride. I've been riding. I always had a bike of some sort. I love the trike in the Philippines. I wasn't too worried about taking Maddie on a bike there. You know, just did it when the hours were right. But here, you know, you're hitting speeds of a lot higher, and if he popped off, that wouldn't be good. But I got the milk crate. I would like to get some, just a wired. I don't like the wireless stuff in your ears. I don't use any earbuds. I got a phone with the lady gave me earbuds with it, and they're in the cover. I'll never use them. So I don't know. Oh, the most comfortable bike, Todd, that I ever had was that XR650 Honda. That was absolutely the most comfortable bike. I don't care what kind of bump you hit. That thing had 12, 13 inches of suspension travel and it just ate it. Now, what I did though, I had the springs done after I had it because they were pretty soft. There was only one spring in the front, so I got progressives too. You know, the spring isn't a wound spring all the way down. It's got, when you get to either end, there's little ones. So it eats all that little jarring up. And I had it for my weight. The dude measured me up. He knew his suspension stuff. And then he said the shock, instead of rebuilding it, it's just, here, I'll give you $50 for it. Okay, so you got a brand new shock. And he put me this, I believe it was Öhlins. He had the right spring for it. He had no preload set on it. He goes, that way if you carry something, you can crank it up. It was really easy to turn the preload with the spanner that he gave me. There was plenty of room to do it. This one, it's kind of tough in there. There's some adjustments I got to do, but even today I tried again and just getting down to the ground to do it. I don't want to strain anything, so. Hey Mike, how you doing? Yeah, Robert. Yeah, I had a Husqvarna 400 that we found in a ditch, and we pulled it out. Got a title for it. Had to do. The handlebars were broke and rusted. It was pretty beat up. And then what we did, the only thing I had that fit was a weight bench bar. and we couldn't get hot enough to bend. So what we did was we put a compressor in there on the coal fire, and then we blew compressed air in there, not a bunch, so the tank wouldn't run out, just enough to get that hot, and then we were able to bend the bend I wanted. And I don't like, for me, I like the handlebars straight in front of my shoulders with a straight grip. I don't like them turned in. That's after a long ride, it just doesn't feel good. So, I like them straight. These handlebars are okay. So I'm gonna be good. Yeah, the Indian bikes are really cool. I've never owned an Indian ever, but I've seen quite a few out here in this area. Harleys rule, and I've seen already quite a few Indians. They like their cruisers out here. The only thing I don't like is you get some of these guys. They are buzzing around without a helmet, which that's their business, I guess. We don't ride without a helmet. I never ride without a helmet ever, and they got them real loud. Now my brother's got that 1900. It looks like it's got straight pipes, but there's baffles in there, and it's not loud. You get behind it, it's like real nice, and it's got a great rumble to it. I mean, this thing sounds like it'll pull a mountain. It's a beautiful bike, and but you see some of these Harley goes, they just got slash pipes on them coming down, and it's like that's just too loud, Okay, all right there, Jordan. Cool. Maximus, all right, now I got who you are. All right. Yeah, see, here you don't have to, but I always wear a helmet. And here's the funny thing. When I got in an accident in the Philippines, I had a Shoei, top of the line Shoei helmet. I had bought it right before I came here. And right here, all the fiberglass was completely scraped off. It was gone right here. And I had the Liat neck brace, so I didn't get my neck, but I did break my collarbone. But if I wouldn't have had my helmet on there, more than likely I'd have been dead meat, especially in the Philippines. They'd have let me lay there in the hot sun for 4 or 5 hours before some tricycle hauled my ass away with my feet dragging out, and took me to a hospital where nobody knew what to do because the doctor wasn't there. That's just what you get in the Philippines. Hey, thanks, Dennis. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Robert, I don't like them loud. I bought one motorcycle that was really loud, and the first thing I did was went up to the muffler place, and I got a set of mufflers for it, and I fixed it. And then a couple years on later, I put a 2-in-1 on it. It's a beautiful bike. It's an absolutely beautiful bike, but it was a rigid frame, so we actually cut the whole. I saw a bike. It was in the bike junkyard, and it had like a big slot like this, and it had springs on top and the bottom. And I went ahead and mounted some shocks, and we cut off the whole back end of the bike, and mounted that right on there. And that fixed that bike. Otherwise, I'd have got rid of it. It was too hard on the back. But I fixed it up nice. It was beautiful. The paint job, whoever did the paint job on the bike, it was like a great, it was green, metal flake green, but it had a graveyard scene on it. And of course, they got the big Grim Reaper, and then the mirrors were these stupid mirrors, like the little, like this. I don't know what that is. The Germans wore it. I got rid of those right away. Couldn't see nothing out of them. And they had the gas cap was really cool because it was a skull. There was no lock on it, but it was a skull. It was really neat. Staff Fiera, did you like Skid Bitty Toilet? I don't know what that is.
Wait,
there,
what?
Staff
What did
Fiera.
he say?
You said Skid Bitty Toilet?
I know that.
What is that?
It's like a head popping out of the toilet.
Oh, okay. I've never seen a head pop out of a toilet.
You want me to show you on my phone?
No, it's okay. But yeah, I don't know what that is there, Staff VR. So, Skid Bitty Toilet.
Wait, is
Yeah,
it,
me,
does
I
it
guess
really
I'm-
say give me toilet?
Yeah, it says right there. Look, get your head in there. Say hi to everybody. Poke your head in the camera. Hey, buddy. Hi. But right there, Ski B
Oh, yeah.
I D I. Skid Bitty.
Yeah, and the head that popped out of the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
eating.
Peter. Yeah, there's just too much bidet. Oh, you mean like a? I know what a bidet is.
Papa, I'm saving the big one for tomorrow.
Okay, good. You can have that. You eat 3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I cooked 4 big chicken legs here. They have this. They have this special on, and I bought a whole bunch. I want to get like a small 5 cubic foot deep freezer because they've been having sales on chicken here where you get 15 legs, and they're these big monstrous legs like this, and $5. You know, they're $5, and they're not laying hens or anything, so I'm gonna get them. Yeah, bidet, I got you. All right, I got it now. Yeah, and Robert, myself, I just can't dream of going riding on a bike without a helmet. I just don't. And I wear glasses. Like in the Philippines, you see all these guys that don't wear glasses. I can't see. You know, now I have to wear, here's what happened in Ohio. I have to wear prescription glasses to drive. But when I was looking at the law, and I searched everywhere. I went online and searched everywhere. You know, it says that I have to wear glasses, but nowhere in the law does it say prescription or corrective lenses or anything like that. So I think on the bike I'm going to be okay. So, Jordan, Melby, let's see, I'm on vacation now in the Philippines the first day. Ah, that sucks, man. Yeah, it happens. You know, it's just, there's a lot of stuff going on there. We're nothing but targets over there, second class citizens. You can't own nothing. You know, you got to be smart if you get with a woman. Be smart, don't marry him. If you want to have a house or build one, have her lease the land to you. Don't put her name on anything to do with the house. They'll tie that up for years. So you just got to be careful because I don't care what kind of woman you get. A lot of them they'll turn out bad in the end. I'm not saying they all will because I know some guys have got some pretty nice wives, but some of them aren't married. See, they're smart. And the chick's sticking around because she's got it made, but there's no marriage there. And it seems that anywhere you go anymore in this whole world, marriage is a one-way street. The guy's there's no upside. There's absolutely 100% no upside to the guy. Chick gets her panties in a bunch, takes your house, takes your money, takes your kids, and you're starting over. That's just what you get. So myself, if I was in my 20s, I absolutely 100% would not get married for nothing. Knowing what I know now, forget it. It's a lose-lose situation. So, and the women, they know this, and the courts back them. So screw that. Yeah. Now, Dennis, where is she? You guys live in the Philippines for 26 years? That's my question. Ah, that's the ticket right there. Dennis is there. The ones who go to America, yeah, they can be pretty good. They don't have this crab mentality. Their friends are going to pull them down. They're going to pull them down. That's just what it is in the Philippines. No Filipino can see another Filipino getting ahead. I've had kids at the call center that they're super nice kids, and then you make them a team leader or something like that, and they turn into these tyrants that yell and scream at the people, tell them they're stupid, and they just berate the hell out of it. And I'm like, what are you doing that for? And my boss said you can't move them back down. I said, well, I'm gonna move back down to agent and try somebody else. You can't do that. So I asked him, why are you shooting yourself in the foot? What are you, stupid? This is a business. Oh, but we can't do that. Screw that. There you go, Peter. That's a good one. But I know a lot of people that get along, they get along with their Filipina, but you see I've seen lots of headaches. with the Filipina. And as a foreigner, they can have the police come and take you away anytime they want. All they got to do is say he hit me. Yeah, and they know that too. So, and then you're getting hauled away. So it's crazy. Hey, Mark. Okay. Well, you know, you gotta look at my brother. My goodness, he's got to be married 50 some years already. My sister's married 50 some years already. You know, there's a lot of them that've been married a long time. Now, me, my first wife, everything was okay as far as I thought, and then all of a sudden it's like, I want a divorce, just out of the blue to me. So, you know, once she started making money, that's what happened. Put her through school, did all the stuff, made sure she got all her schooling done, everything was done. As soon as she started making money, bye. So, you know, that's just, they can do it, so they do it. So, and it's a shame. That's their bag, I guess. There's nothing you can do about it. Hey, I have a little bit of beer left. I bought myself a couple beers with this back.
Another one?
No, I'm good. That's plenty for me. Drank a couple of them already. And I'm actually feeling pretty comfortable in this chair. And I think tomorrow I'm going to be in a lot better shape than today. I'm glad that this is easing up finally. But I got to watch laying. You know, the air mattresses are the bad thing. I get stuck on the floor, hard to get up. As soon as I twist to put my arm underneath, oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. I hate that. I used to tease my dad. He'd get up and he'd be like, oh, you know, oh, hey, quit making old man sounds, you old geezer. You know, and I'd get on him. He says, you'll see. Well, from the grave, I hear you'll see. And now I'm there, actually younger than him that I'm there, so it's not good. Maddie, where did we get those big things of chicken?
Mark's?
Was that at Mark's we got that? Yeah, we got it at
You
Mark's.
mean like the
Yeah, the big packs we bought.
10-pack?
Yeah, 15
Mark's.
pack. Yeah, we got those at Mark's, right across the street. Now, they're not always that price.
They change sometimes.
It changes, yeah, it changes. We went in there one day and they had one steak, this Angus company that has this steak, and it looked really good, but it was $15. I'm not buying it. So we went by the next day, and I learned you got to keep looking at Mark's. They had two steaks in a double pack for $7, 7 and change. So I grabbed like 5 of them. You know, when I see a deal like that, that's why I got to get the deep freezer, because my freezer gets so full. And I hope we can get that kept cold air from getting to it. And no, here's the thing: it wasn't that cold here. It's just when they have 20 packs of that chicken, you know, for $5, 15 pieces. Guess what? You know, I like to separate them up. I separate them up into 3 and 4 packs. That sealed milk thing, like chicken. Maddie, is that one of our favorites?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here. This is Skimmy Toilet. Look.
What's that?
This is Skimmy Toilet. Look.
What's that? What is that now?
Skimmy Toilet. Look,
You know,
sometimes they don't fly.
Kind of like that when Will Smith was the Wild Wild West guy. You know, that guy had all those games. And then just waiting for a shipping deal. It said on there when I bought the pressure cooker, if I spend another $100 for there, your following order will be free shipping. So what I want to do next month, I'll probably buy something from there. I got that. I did, by the way, get one of those Keurig machines. Okay. I went to my sister and my brother-in-law's house, and he handed me this cup of coffee that I was like, man, you know, you don't notice coffee a lot of times. You just drink it. I noticed that this was a really good tasting cup for me. It may not be your flavor, but it sure was mine. And it was a Keurig machine with the little K-cup, they call it. But it was a off-brand, great value, and it was called Dunkin' Donuts. And it was good. So I found a machine online. It was $39, and then I got 96 of those things. So that'll last me months.
Can I show them?
Yeah, you can show one of the little cups. And So and I'm not drinking coffee like when I was in the Philippines. 1 cup a day is I'm done. So I got 3 months worth of coffee, and this is the one we got. I hope you can see that.
I know it tastes good because I tried it once.
Okay, that's the one right there.
Tastes
Great value. A little K cup, pokes a little hole in the top and the bottom, and it shoots the coffee through. It's really good. I learned a lot. Other countries, I forget. The difference is the English isn't so good. Next up, Philippines. Man, they show these pictures on the thing of these beautiful resorts and all that. Well, that's some resorts and stuff close to home. And kids had fun, we had fun and all that. But a lot of places you go, you're driving through garbage. You got dudes that are, they had that one president before this one. Yeah, he was tough on the drugs, right? To get his guys in. And you see these guys, you can always tell them, these tweakers, the top of their teeth right by their gum, that's where it rots. And they're all over the place now. And they're surly. So, it's just not the place. Now the new guy that's in, he's a Green New Dealer. They gave some bases to the U.S. Yeah, big deal. Because what's surrounding them? Chinese. They can own stuff. Chinese own stuff. We can't. So it never turned away from the last president to this one. He just got to keep his billion. They fixed it in court for him to keep his billion. Now you go do what we tell you to. That's what's happening right now. So that is not going to be a place for especially American expats coming up. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. So take that with a grain of salt. Let's see, Jordan. America open borders have to be closed. Yeah, I like that FJB at the end. Well, he was put in there for a reason. It sure did wake a lot of people up. A lot of people are praying now. I don't put faith in any guy leading the country. God puts who your rulers are in. And I think this last one was put in so that you'd turn to him again. And a lot of people are. They're turning to him. But don't ever put your faith in man on this earth. Put your faith in Jesus Christ. And that's where if you go that way, things are going to turn out all right. Drop to your knees. Don't hurt. Do it. You look at these dang Muslims, they throw their rug down and drop to their knees all day, it seems. I remember one of my buddies was a hiring manager, and he says, man, we can't not hire them, but he says, man, we got to stop production, when they got to aim their certain way and all that. He goes, that's tough, but that's their bag. Hey, that's what they want to do. I'm not going to stop them. Yeah, but it's starting to get dark. It's a little 10 after 7. The sun's starting to go down now. 7:30 it'll be dark again. Yesterday at 7:30 it was dark. We went for a walk. We like to go after dark. We bring our flashlights. I got one for me and one for him, and we take a nice hike. And we do wear, I got reflective vests. His is kind of crappy, so I got to get him a new one. And they have them. I've seen lots of stores that have them. Walmart's got them. I just got to find him a small one. We didn't get out this weekend to get his boots and stuff. So there's a Dick's Sporting Goods that's already, from what I'm understanding, and from calling the store, yeah, we got lots of kids' boots, ranging in price from like $12 to $59, waterproof, blah, blah, blah. So, and I was always one, somebody said on there, don't get him, he'll grow out of it quick. I'm going to get him 2. That way, if he gets 1 pair wet, he doesn't have to wear a wet pair of shoes the next day. So that way we got a day to dry the shoes out. I always kept 2 work boots. I never wore the same work boots 2 days in a row. I had 1 pair sitting, and then I'd change every day. So.
Want a coffee?
Oh yeah, you want to make me a coffee? That'd be great, buddy. Put it on the middle one, not the 10. Put it on the 6 one.
Middle? 8?
I like that.
The middle one's 8.
Is it 8? Then push the bottom one. See how that works and see how full the cup gets.
Okay.
Trust in God and pass the ammunition. I could say, well, hoodie. It's only like $20. It's like a fleece lined hoodie, and it's not Carhartt. It's some brand. It's like a fashion designer brand or something. Fits me good. Fits under my Carhartt and my raincoat, and it's good and warm. It's actually a little too warm for now. Got to keep it unzipped, but that was only $20. So you got to watch. You go in there one day, the damn thing's $39.99. You go back another day, it's $19.99. And I have to do that. A lot of people say, "Oh, look at this." One guy hit me for, I'm like, something. Yeah, 6. Yeah. So I just went into the store up here, and they had a nice one for. I'd get mad to grab it, but I got it hung up real high. It's like my. You go in there, man, because come the springtime, there's going to be a lot of rain, and that'll keep your pants dry. I had one years ago. I bought it when I was coming through Missouri. It was I wear a 48 extra long, and it was a 48 extra long, and I put that thing on, and you can snap the legs, so they're like pant legs, keep you from getting wet. And a duster, it had that little cape thing that goes off on it. And of course, I had my really cool. Like an Outback hat, and I sprayed it with copper naphthene, so it was just waterproof. You could carry water on the inside. I wouldn't drink it, because it's copper naphthene, but I could stay just dry as a bone with that thing. It was really nice.
Papa,
Yeah, buddy.
for some reason, it doesn't want to pour more coffee.
Okay, shut it off.
I gotta put another a pot in.
No, you just shut it off. Shut the machine off.
I did.
Okay, we'll just bring what you got then. That's okay. Yeah, Peter. Hey, it's just what you're going to deal with. That is what you're going to deal with over there. I've dealt with it. 11 years I dealt with it. And it's just like, oh, come on. And I told the story before. I went to this little store, and they have these Fortune cigarettes. And I was smoking them, but I didn't smoke like a
we always
pack a
gotta do
day or
number
a pack
10.
a month. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, buddy. And I didn't smoke that many. So I would buy like one smoke at a time. That's all. So I go up and get my smoke, and she charged me 10 pesos. Okay, that's what it is. I'm pay it. And I got my smoke. Maybe 3-4 days later, I might go get another one, 10 pesos. Well, one day my buddy came over, and he was going out the front door. I said, "Where you headed, buddy?"
Papa, I threw this pod and it landed right there.
Okay, throw it in the garbage. So he said, "I'm going to go get a smoke." So I grabbed 10 pesos out of my pocket, and I said, "Hey, can you get me one?" I gave him a 10 peso coin, and he went up. I said, "Just one. I don't want any more hanging around the house. Just one." So he brought it back, and he gave me 8 pesos. I said, "What did you give me 8 pesos for?" "Well, that's all they cost." So I went up there, and I says, "Oh, come on, lady, what are you doing?" And she just looked at me and said, "Well, you're rich. You're a foreigner. You're rich." And that woman never got a dime from me or my family again. I never bought another thing from her. So none of that money passed on to her. Yeah, it's a shame how they charge you, though. All right, Dennis. Yeah, it's nice here though. One thing, when I was in the Philippines, I was glad to get my time chit chatting with you guys and making the videos and all that stuff. Somebody to talk to, and I appreciate all you guys have been on here. But now that I'm back, like my one buddy told me, don't abandon them. And I'm like, no, that wouldn't be cool. But I will be switching over to another channel very, very soon here. I'm waiting for a laptop. It's not really the first thing on my list we have to get next month, but hopefully by January, I'll have the laptop that I need. Once I have the laptop, Rickshaw Philippines or whatever it's called now is gonna. I'm just gonna shut it down and transfer over to Expat. I think it's called Expat Returns, and that channel's. I haven't made any vlogs on it or anything, but it's sitting there waiting. So as soon as I get the laptop, because there's a lot of things I can't do on the phone. It's just a real bummer. So, but I'll switch it over. I'll notify everybody, and then I'll do shorts for a month or two. Let people know, hey guys, I moved over here. Please subscribe if you can, if you want to, if you can. Yeah, it's a whole different thing than Tagalog, though, Jordan. If you come up to Luzon, it's way different. Those people. I know some people that speak in Visayan, and they come up to Luzon. They can't talk to the people. It's just too different. They wind up like me. So, but I got some good coffee. I only got a half a cup this time. Yeah, it's stronger though. It tastes a lot better. Yeah, Dennis, I'm going to let all the people I talk to on Messenger, I'll give you the channel and all that stuff right before I'm ready to do it. I have to get the laptop set up and running. My next big thing I got to do is this furniture deal with the people at the motel. If she calls me, I got the money sitting in the bank. I'm not touching it. So if she calls me, boom, I'm going to call the movers. There's going to be a window of a few days that I can get in there. And she said I could have everything, take it off. So we'll get the movers in there and then get over here, have them haul this stuff out, bring the nice stuff that they have in, and then that'll all be paid for and done. And then figure November, December, I'm going to put back $500 if I can a month, which we should be able to do. And then we're going to go ahead and buy a nice laptop so that we can do our thing, Wow, Peter, that was a good deal. I paid $60 for an 11-pounder in the Philippines at SNR. And the bad thing is, I wanted to cook the boy and I a small turkey, just a little tiny one. Nobody's got them. The only thing they have are the ones where the legs and the wings are cut off. It's like just a big breast meat thing. I don't want that. I want a turkey where I got some drumsticks, because one of them's mine and one of them's the boys. And then we'll pick over the wings, and I like to take the breast meat because I don't like to eat it unless you got a lot of gravy. It's I learned how to cook it so it's not so dry, but I just slice it off with that electric slicer, get that down to the bone, and then I throw that in the freezer and I'm ready to make soup. Because turkey soup doesn't last around here. I like to put that, make it like a cream soup. But here, since I got here, there's a lot of stuff we can't buy like in the Philippines, because instead of sugar, it's all high fructose corn syrup. And you look at the label on the carnation milk or any evaporated milk. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not eating it. I mean, there's so much crap in this stuff compared to the Philippines. So, yeah, the glass table's pretty cool. It's working out really good. Oh yeah, Dennis. I chop all that up. I don't put the livers in because I don't like them. I don't really like any kind of liver. It was like when I was hunting wild turkey. I went wild turkey hunting, and I got a pretty nice one, 24-pounder. Beard was dragging on the ground. I got him, and then I took him, and I knew he was going to be not like from the store. And I had one of those injector things, and I was sucking up the juice from the bottom, injecting it back in the meat. And it came out pretty dry. Tasted okay, but it was dry. The only thing we could do with it was make soup. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to hunt them anymore. If I don't eat it, hey buddy, if I don't eat it, I'm not going to hunt it. I like groundhog, squirrel, rabbit. I don't hunt them all the time though, but a rabbit every now and again. I've eaten the coon. Bear is really good. Deer meat. Oh yeah, I'm heck for deer meat. But turkey, I don't want to hunt it. I want grouse and pheasant hunting and all that stuff, and I like those. And but the best way to do that is put them in a pressure cooker and put the water so much in the bottom. Get a rack that holds them up off and just steam the crap out of them for about an hour. then put them in the oven. Stuff them and put them in the oven. They come out really good. Turkey, couldn't do it. It was too big for my pressure cooker. But you know where I do my hunting for turkey now? The grocery store. And I like the one that says Butterball on it. They used to have this commercial where they show these chickens that are injected with all that stuff. Well, sorry guys, give me one of those. Give me one of those. I don't want no dry old nasty turkey from the wild. They just suck for me. Yeah, you know something though? I don't do oils, Jordan. You're oxidizing. What do you do when you go get a vitamin? Get an antioxidant. So now you're taking an oil that's already oxidized in its own bottle. It's taking the moisture, it's oxidizing. Now you're heating it, and you're super oxygenating that, and you're going to cook in that, and you're going to eat it. Heart attacks weren't a problem hundreds of years ago. Ever since, oh, it's better for you, eat the oils. You know, it's a processed vegetable oil. It was originally meant for machinery. They couldn't get rid of stuff. Crisco, they couldn't get rid of stuff. Hey, put it in the food. You won't kill them right away, but, you know, hey, we can sell it for cooking your chicken. No, I'm not going to eat that. I cook everything. If I'm going to fry it, it's in ghee. I don't, or it's going to be in bacon fat. You know, I save the bacon fat. It's going to be in some kind of something that was rendered, an animal. I'm not going to eat. I haven't eaten oils for years and years and years. I don't eat them. I just don't. So let's see. Oh, yeah, that's my little ZZ Maddie. Hey, Sean, glad to see you. And our buddy Ronald's there. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, coconut oil is the only oil you can get that doesn't go rancid. Now, I know in the house my wife would use it for her fish and all that kind of stuff, but I'd rather just stick with the ghee. You're not clogging up your arteries. You know, you don't want to oxygenate any kind of oil. But, you know, I make ghee. The first one lasted me about a month. This one's going to go well over a month. And Maddie, you know, it's good. Like if you make popcorn in it, it gives you that real butter flavor. You know, I could put a nice big chunk down in the bottom so the seeds are more than halfway covered. Cook the popcorn, yummy. So, all right, Dennis. Hey, have a good dinner. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what, as soon as the turkey comes out in the store, that's what I want a deep freezer. I'd like to buy a bunch of them. Well, I'm going to do like I always did. I'll buy one before Thanksgiving so we can have it. But I'm going to go the day or two after Thanksgiving because they dropped the price down to nothing, and I'm going to fill the cart up with it if I can get the deep freezer. Okay, let's see. Well, I'll tell you what, the lard, when you make a pie crust out of lard, I don't care what you say, that's the best pie crust in the world. I remember when I was a kid growing up, you went to the store and you found big old blocks of lard like that. My mom used to say, I need you to make a store trip. And back then, the real big one they had, I don't know, it's 2.5 pounds or something. That one was like 92 cents or something. And I would get to keep the 8 cents for myself because I went and made a store trip. So that was pretty cool, but they're great. Well, Jordan, it'll come down. It'll definitely come down after Thanksgiving because I've gotten them for like 19 cents a pound. You know, they'll put the price on it for you, and you get this nice big turkey. Mostly the big ones though. They're usually 24 pounders or something like that. I don't have a pan yet. I'd have to buy a full pan. Or I've done this in the past. Just cut them in half. You know, cut them in half and freeze them separately, and then I can cook half of one. But then I think me would be in a hit the floor fight over that leg. So, Well, Ronald, I got a question for you though. How do you get them in the papers? I don't know if you're going to smoke one. That might be kind of tough rolling them up. What do you dry them first? Yeah, like I say, I use the turkey breast just for that. But we're looking forward to our first Thanksgiving here. I'm glad I'm able to talk to my little beautiful daughter again. She seems upbeat and happy. So that's I think that's just where she's going to be. I don't think a mother's ever going to let her go. Even though I truly believe the best place in the world for these kids would be here instead of the Philippines. They're going to be considered when they get older. Not their friends that they know now. They're going to know they were born and raised here. But when they get out in the world, they're going to be treated just like I was because they don't look Filipino and they look like little Americans, little foreigners, and they're going to get treated like that. So even when you go for jobs, I don't care if you're the most qualified guy in the world. They'll give uh, electrical engineer to a Filipino just because he said so, and he's got a pair of linesmen's and a pair of thick tongs. And you can have a guy that's got 30 some years in the field with all the credentials and papers. They ain't gonna hire you. They'll hire a Filipino. So they're not. Bring them back. I can't, buddy. Sean, I'm do this, do that, and I couldn't do nothing until I finally just turned this way and went with it. So sorry about that. This is the way I got to play it. Usually when it's on this, when I have it horizontal, this way the camera, the messages come on for a second or two and then shut off, and I got to dick around, push the button. And plus now, if I have to scroll or anything, it's not shutting the camera off. Let's see. You know something there, Ronald? We've been having nothing but trouble with this Wi-Fi here. It's absolute garbage. I've called the company a bunch of times. They sent out a whole new kit of the stuff, the new little boxes of stuff. Nothing changed. Wasn't the box. It's their service. It's crap. So that's just what I deal with. Um, like in the kitchen in the morning, we get up at 4 o'clock. We have our morning time. We get up at 4 and we putter around. I don't care how long you run it. I'll go in the bathroom and turn the water on full blast, turn the sink on, and I can get pretty warm water enough to get a shower where you're not cold. But I can leave that kitchen faucet running the whole time while I'm getting a shower. You come out, it's not hot. It's tepid. It's a little over room temperature. So I don't know what's with this place. I go up there and ask them all the time, oh, we're missing a part. Well, you know something? Get a boiler man in here then. I'm sure there's some old time boiler man that will have a boiler part that can fix this or do something. Because they got two boilers and that's what they're telling me anyway. Only one's working. But they did a good job. They got my faucet working. It was broke. So I was getting no pressure. Now I got tons of pressure. During the day, 7:30, 8:30 in the morning, I can get hot water out of the kitchen. Then at nighttime, if you're doing the dishes around 6 or 7, you can get hot water and then it goes off again. But the shower, once you hit 8:30 all the way up to midnight, you got all the hot water you want. I mean, you cannot put it on all hot. You'll burn your skin off. So, but they got rid of my garbage disposal. We had a big explosion in there. The bad thing about the garbage disposal was if you start turning the water on, the sink will just fill up. It won't drain. You have to go over and turn the garbage disposal on before it'll drain. And the one night, it was doing that, so I turned it on and I going to let it run to drain the sink. And guess what? It boom, boom, and we had the whole kitchen was flooded all the way out to the carpets. I called the emergency crew. They came over the next morning. I said, look, if you guys can just get rid of that garbage disposal, I'll be happy. And that's what they did. So. Yeah, well, Jordan, I don't have that now. They don't have it here in the building. They got AT&T in this Charter thing. When you live in an apartment, you get what they have. They don't have Verizon here. Because I was told that before, but I can't get it. Bams, I don't know. I don't know what that one's going to do. That's another thing. I just want to get off that subject and just be done with that. That's past, and I'm just done with that. Well, for me, Ronald, I can't do any smoking in the apartment, and they don't let you do it outside except on their stuff. Yeah, I had a smoker when I was in PA and smoked a lot of the meats. I used to love to make deer jerky, and never made too much beef jerky, but I always had lots of deer meat, and I'd spice it up the way I liked it, and then just dry it. I had one of them Ronco, dryers, and then I'd get enough to fill that up, and I'd dry it out, and that would be one bag. Then the next day I'd do another batch, and I would just kept doing that till I had about 20 or 30 of them bags, and that lasts us year round. 20 of them will last us year round, even with the kids. They just take a little bit. This little guy loves it in his lunch. We got some good jerky sent to us that was absolutely fantastic. Goes in his lunch every day. He wants that. So I put that in there. We give him an apple, some grapes, one of them big sourdough pretzels. We're both hooked on them. Couldn't get them in the Philippines that I could find anyway. Maybe they got them somewhere else, guys. But where I was, I couldn't find them. And I'm not going to drive 5 or 10 hours to go find a bag of pretzels. Sorry. So, but that was pretty good. Oh, you haven't used it yet, Bams? No, those are pretty cool. I know one thing: if you're smoking chicken, though, don't use the apple wood till the end. Because I did it one time where I was just going to use apple wood for the smoke, and the inside came out like pink, like it wasn't cooked, and nobody would touch it. They took a bite. Oh, this ain't cooked. No, it's apple wood. Believe me, it's cooked. Because I liked it. A lot of times when I do chicken, guys, I boil it first, and when I do pork, I boil it first. I boil all that stuff until it's done. Then I put it in the oven to give it the nice brown to it. I don't like to take any chances especially with the pork. Yeah, that's cool, Mike. Yeah, Peter. I had PLDT. That's the best in the Philippines. But here, I'm limited to AT&T, which is I'm not paying that. I'm not paying for what they want. It's just too expensive. To get the phone and then the little wall phone in the house, which I'm set up for a wall phone. I just got to go find one. I cannot find a regular phone I could hang on the wall so that I could plug it into that little router and have a phone at the house. Because as soon as I get the laptop, these cell phones are going in. I'm not using them. I'm going to put them in their Faraday bags, turn them off. The ones I can take the batteries out of, I will, and I'm just going to shove them in a drawer. I don't want no part of them. So, let's see. Okay, Anthony. Cool. I'll be watching for the email. Hey, Mr. Somebody. No, you know what happened? It just was over my budget with the insurance. Now I did get the motorcycle insurance. It's $75 a year, believe it or not. And I was asking the lady about the price, and she gave me a price that was $20 cheaper than anybody I found. It was like $239. And she says, "Look, you have this insurance, and you have no at-fault accidents. It has to be at fault, where it was my fault. You get it a year, I'll cut it down to a quarter, because I got your record all the way from," she says, "I can't go back farther than 85 on her thing. And she says, I've got nothing on your driving record. She says, I got Ohio, I got Pennsylvania, I got California, and there's nothing. So
Ready?
I said, okay. But Mr. Somebody, no, I didn't get a car yet. Just a little too expensive. Well, the backs, it's on the mend, guys. It's just one of these things. It came on all of a sudden. I wish it would leave all of a sudden, but it doesn't work that way. It's kind of like poop. There's a taper at the end. Oh, and by the way, you know what? You know why your poop is tapered at the end? So your butthole don't slam shut. My little daughter told me that one years and years ago. But yeah, it's tapering off though. It's getting a lot better. I'm able to get up now. And I found out something too. If it does lock up when I'm getting up, that's your time to move because it hurts anyway. So just get up. If I sit back down, then I got to start all over again with another twist, and it's just a pain in the ass. So what's Robert? What do you mean Radio Shack? Did I miss something? Oh, Mike, yeah, I used to use my oven too before I had that Ronco, and then uh, my buddy's mother. I used to always share the jerky because I thought I made pretty damn good jerky, and my buddy was telling me, "Work, oh, my mom loves that, you know, but she's never made it." And I said, "Oh well." He was riding with me anyway, so when we stopped in, I brought her, a big pack, and she said, "Oh, well, thank you." And then she had a piece right there, and she goes, "Oh man, this is really good." And she says, "I got something you might want. I've never used it." And she pulled out this damn, I believe it was the Roundco, big white one, and it had a, really big stack, foot and a half high stack of the trays. And then she had another box of extra trays to put on top of that, the same size. You just can keep stacking them up. And she says, "Here, you can have this." And I was like, "Wow, thank you." And that's what I used ever since. And that thing worked great. I would put the jerky in there. It wasn't no 4 hours like I just seen here on the comments. I'd put it in maybe 9 o'clock at night and go to bed. And then we'd take it off sometime around noon or something and it would be done. Yeah, Robert. Okay, let's see, Robert. Okay, let me go back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know of a Radio Shack here yet. I actually did look them up for some other stuff I wanted, and there's none close by. So, but I got the bike now. We'll see how it goes. There you go, Lazada. Oh, there you go. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. My little buddy's got he's got school tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to kind of cut this down and end it here. I do appreciate everybody that showed up, new people, old people. I don't mean that you're old, but you've been around for a while on the channel, and I do appreciate all you guys. But on on school nights, we get in, at least we get down by 8. I don't make him stay down. You can watch his phone for a little bit till about 8:30, and then everything shuts off. He falls asleep. We have no problem getting up at 4. He usually gets up by himself now, and then we have him and I. That's my favorite time of the day, is the morning. It's just him and me in here, and we're bantering back and forth. And he is a great kid. He's an absolute 100% blessing to me. He's just a beautiful child. He's been, since we've been here in the in America from the Philippines. He's been a perfect kid. He's just doing, sometimes I got to tell him a few things once or twice, maybe 3 times, but he gets it. Now he goes about and does what he's supposed to do. He doesn't say anything, and we're good. You know, I still got to pester him about brushing his teeth though, but he's doing good. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Let's see if there's anything. A couple packages. Yeah, I don't have any meat to dehydrate though. All right, Todd. Good to see you again. Yeah, thank you, Ronald, buddy. I really enjoy our chats that we have, for sure. All right, from Alabama. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go, and this is Rick Shaw out.